Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you for a album review, and this is probably gonna premiere after midnight or something like that. But this is for a new Soulfly album review that I wanted to check out or give a shot to see what I think of it. And this is for their new album Totem that I just got done listening to for this new album of theirs. So I'm gonna discuss what I listened to for all 10 songs for the new Soulfly album, Totem, and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this album review. Now, this kind of style they go for is like new metal, thrash metal, groove metal, and death metal. And to be honest, I'm not feeling for this album. Um, this album, uh, it's meh, but it's kind of underwhelming too. And the reason why is because Superstition is an okay song. It's not mind-blowingly great. It's just with Max Cavalera singing and doing his angsty yelling screams or whatever, it's just not clicking with me. I'm just not feeling for the kind of sound they're going for. I know it's the sound they want to go for. Sorry if I said I know 2 times. I know it's the kind of sound they want to go for, but this is not for me. So 3 out of 5 for Superstition, in my personal opinion. Scoring the Vial. Sorry, I'm writing it down real quick. Um, Scoring the Vial was another okay track. It's just not personally connecting with me. So I'll give this a 3.5 out of 5. It at least was an improvement, but it just was average in my opinion. But still, just the way Max Cavalera is singing it and some of the fast-paced drum work and guitar work, it's not too bad, but I just don't know if I connect with these songs too much. So, 3.5 out of 5. Filth Upon Filth was cringe. I'm just not feeling for it, so 2.5 out of 5. It's just the way Max Cavalera is screaming and uh, I don't hate screamo stuff, but this is not the kind of screamo I wanted to listen to. I was hoping for something really good, like basically maybe clean sings for once in a while, but I don't get this. It's uh, just angry yelling vocals in this, and it's not connecting with me. So, 2.5 out of 5 for Filth Upon Filth. Rotten Pain was another disappointing one. I'm just not feeling for it in my personal opinion. So 2.5 out of 5. The Damage Done was a average song. It's just not connecting with me on a personal level. I'm just not feeling for the angry vocals in my personal opinion. And sorry, I was writing something down. Just writing the ratings for it down. So please forgive me. But this is just my opinion. If you like this band, more power to you. It's just not for me. I tried, I wasn't impressed, and yeah, I'll give you a rating at the end of this review. So, The Damage Done was an average song. It's got pretty strong guitar work and drum work, but it's just the way Max Cavalera is singing and with his angry vocals, I'm just not connecting with. So 3.5 out of 5. Totem was an okay track. I'll give it a 3 out of 5. The title track itself does drag out for a bit, but it just sort of gets ear grating from time to time, so 3 out of 5. Ancestors was an average song, so at least it was short and simple, sort of the time. Some of these songs were short, and some of them can drag out for a bit and be a little bit of a bore for sure. So, Ancestors is getting a 3.5 out of 5. Ecstasy of Gold was an okay track, not personally connecting with this. So, I'll give it a 3 out of 5. Soulfly 12 was actually not too bad. This was probably the strongest one. It's just an interlude an instrumental going into the next song, Spirit Animal, and Spirit Animal is a mess for sure, and in my personal opinion. But hey, that's just me, I guess. Um, yeah, Spirit Animal and Soulfly 12. I'll give 4.5 out of 5 for Soulfly 12. I'll give it a 4.5 out of 5. And Spirit Animal is a god awful mess. It's just hurting my ears a bit, in my opinion. So 1.5 out of 5. Overall, production, mixing, and execution, in my personal opinion, I wasn't a fan of this album. I was really hoping it'd be something interesting. It's just angry yelling vocals from Max Cavalera. I didn't hate him in the Demon Hunter song because he played his part in that track, but with these songs, I'm just not feeling for the angsty yelling vocals or angry yelling vocals from him. It's just not connecting with me on a level where I could really feel for these songs. And I don't really feel for these songs. They're kind of a bore. So, for a score for me, I'm giving Soulfly Totem a 4 out of 10. This album's disappointing. I was hoping for something better. I was really bummed out with this album because I was hoping for something better, and I was left with disappointment in my personal opinion. But hey, if you like this band, feel free to listen to them and go along with the angry yelling vocals. It's just not for me. I was hoping for some cleans. We got some cleans at the end of the track of Spirit Animal, but it just wasn't good. Clean singing wise. So yeah, the song's still getting a 1.5 out of 5. So 4 out of 10 for Soulfly Totem. In my opinion, I wasn't a fan of it. Comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Soulfly Totem album review. If you hated it, this album review, that's fine. You're allowed to have your own opinion and voice your own opinion in the comment section below. But nothing's going to change with my opinion. I didn't like this album. It's going to be on my worst albums. And hey, if you like this band, feel free to listen to them. But I wouldn't recommend listening to it. To my fan base, I wouldn't recommend listening to it. But Totem is just not for me. It's this album, Totem, Soulfly, I meant to say, they're not for me. So I wasn't connecting with it. If you did enjoy this album review, and keep in mind I was just expressing my own opinion, you don't have to agree with me on it. It's just how I felt when I listened to this album. But comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can. Support the channel. If you didn't like this review, I deeply apologize. I just was expressing my own opinion. And this will be out on the 4th. So just to make sure you guys understand that it'll be out on August 4th at 1 a.m. or something like that. So, yeah, I'll be doing the Calvin Harris Funk Wah Bounces Volume 2 album review next. And that'll probably be tomorrow, I think, on August 4th, sometime during the day. And Lob's new album, All for Nothing. So definitely tune into that. And a track review for Nicki, the R&B singer, the pop singer. So I'm sorry that I didn't please some fans that are fans of Soulfly, but death metal is not for me. I tried, and I know they have some thrash metal in this album, and it doesn't sound bad, but it just didn't connect with me on a way where I could feel for these songs. So these songs were kind of a bore, in my opinion. I was just like, kind of like that when I listened to this album. But anyways, stay safe, guys. Take care. I hope you enjoyed this album review. I'm sorry it's a disappointing one. And as always, I will see you in my next review.